So how do you, or what have you done over the last couple of years to make sure that it's probably not balanced, but have you better integrated your life of caring for these foster kids that are so
Mhm.
precious to you, but then
Mhm.
you've got children, you've got grandchildren. So what have you
Do.
done, or how are you managing that, integrating those two lives together?
I think one of the things that struck me most when we started coaching, receiving coaching from you guys, is that that was a priority. And I like to work. I enjoy working. I enjoy what I do. I'm passionate about it. But there was a complete and total, I was completely out of balance. And it took some time to get the organization to the point where I had key people in place to do some work so that I could take advantage of that. So, for the first time this summer, since I started this in 2017, we were able to take a 2 week vacation, and I was really off. And we went on a Scandinavian cruise with some sweet family members, and it was so refreshing and so
Right.
enjoyable. And so, I really am trying hard to manage to keep some work-life balance in place. It is hard, but I will tell you the really cool thing that happened during that 2 weeks that I was really off. The board stepped in. We had changed the complete configuration of our board from
Right.
just advisory to a working board, and we've set up a system of committees. And you guys walked us through all of that, and did some help do some planning with our board, and have done some training with our board as well. But we were able to, because I was gone, because I was actually out of the picture, a couple of key players that weren't quite confident in their roles really became confident during that time, because I was always there
Right.
to be the backup. And it is amazing to see the transformation in them, because I trusted them, and we had them trained up enough, and they were able to take that role and move forward. And they're just like blossoming, and they're like butterflies busting out of that chrysalis, and it's just so cool to watch. And so it's really neat. It was hard for me to change my mindset of, I was raised in a very financially conservative home. I was an educator. There's no money, not a lot of money there. And so I had to really work hard to know that you can't reach that big, hairy, audacious goal without expansion, and that means people, which means more money, which means you have to raise more money. So it's a cycle that we talk
Yep.
about. So
Yeah, absolutely. So I would go back to the name of the organization and Transformation by Amarillo Angels, and what you described, not only for you, but also for your staff as well as the board, was transformational.
it has been, absolutely, and that's we're so grateful for your partnership in that, because you were key. Absolutely key to make to that whole thing happening, that whole transformation occurring and working. It's not just that we did it; it's working. It's working well.